So I just got done watching Xbox's Developers Direct, and for a change, I'm actually impressed and excited for the future of Xbox's games because they actually did a good job. They did a pretty decent job showing some games that looked good and are coming out relatively soon. Now, mind you, every game shown was not for me personally, but I imagine there are going to be people who love ESO, and there are going to be people who love Minecraft. But those two games specifically did not appeal to me. But I think it's really important to give credit where credit is due, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I thought this was a bad show. Now, mind you, this is just my opinion. This is really just that. If you really enjoyed it or you didn't enjoy it, hey, that's a decision for you to make. But I'm going to tell you what I'm excited for with Xbox now. Finally, excited for some Xbox games. It's been pretty rough for that platform and for their games. And for once, I feel like I have some positive stuff to say. And let's start with Hi-Fi Rush. Man, this came out of nowhere. I did not expect this game to be coming from Tango Gameworks. That is amazing. I'm so excited for the future of that studio now that I know that they're going to be working on games like this. And Hi-Fi Rush looks awesome. Gameplay looks fun. I'm definitely going to be playing it. I'm definitely going to do a video on it once I have some time with it. And the best thing about it is it's out today. It's crazy that the first time they showed this game is the day that they actually released it. And that's one of the coolest things when that happens, as rare as that is. And honestly, bravo on this team and what they put together here. I haven't played it yet, so I won't say for sure that it's going to be a hit. But once I play it, I'll have a better idea of what they are doing over with that team. And if we can expect more games like this and maybe something that could actually get us excited who don't normally get excited for Tango Gameworks games. I don't know. For me, it looks really good. But I'm going to check it out and see how it is for the most part. I mean, it's easy to watch a trailer, but until you play it and you feel it for yourself, you can't really tell if it's a good game. Let me know if you're going to check that game out or if you, I mean, even own a platform to play these games. But this is going to be PC, Xbox, and obviously Game Pass. That's kind of their thing. Next, I want to talk to you about the second game that I found to be the most interesting. Obviously, Forza Motorsport is coming out in 2023. They didn't give an official month, but 2023 is what they've said. I hope they really do follow through and it does actually come out in 2023. But they're saying it's going to feature over 500 real-world cars at launch, more than 800 unique upgrades and custom modifications. It will launch with 20 environments featuring multiple track layouts, and the courses will depict 10 times more realistic detail, including highly detailed vegetation and overgrowth, according to Turn 10, that is. With all the cutting-edge visuals, including tens of thousands of fully animated 3D spectators, each player will feel immersed in the spectacle of racing, according to them. And I mean, it sounds great. I mean, I've always liked Forza Motorsport. That's a series that I've always enjoyed, and I think that they've consistently put out quality there. And this is a game that I expect to do no less than that. Obviously, I will check it out as well whenever it does drop in 2023. But yes, a second game for Xbox in that showing that is great. And finally, get some hype over on Xbox team with a racing game or a racing simulator or close to whatever is a real racing simulator. I know there's some debate about it's not a legit real racing sim or whatever, but I'm just saying it's not like Forza Horizon, for example. Last game I want to talk about that interested me was Redfall. Now, mind you, Redfall, I'm on the fence about, but I'm interested. It's got my attention. I will try it out, but I'm on the fence about it. I don't know if this is going to be a game for me. I'll know once I play it, though. But Arcane Studios has announced that it will be dropping on May 2nd, 2023. It'll be on Xbox Series X, S, and PC. So it looks like they are just leaving Xbox One behind, as they should. And as I think Sony should leave PS4 behind, which I believe they are going forward anyway. But yeah, last gen, just leave it, let it go. Let's move on to next gen. And this game will be dropping on Game Pass as well. I mean, I know not everybody is an advocate for Game Pass, but it's there if you do want it there. The game looks interesting. And I'm not 100% convinced, but it's a FPS. The vampire thing just doesn't stimulate me. I don't know, vampires in general don't stimulate me. So that could be the reason why I'm on the fence about it. But if the gameplay is there and the gameplay is good, it could be worth playing and spending your time with it. But overall, I mean, it's an FPS. I don't imagine it's got a very great story. Probably something, you know, I hope decent enough to make you want to keep playing. But if the gameplay loop is great, then people will probably play it anyway. But yeah, there's 3 games that they had that I think were interesting for me, at least. I mean, by far, Hi-Fi is definitely, or Hi-Fi Rush is definitely the most interesting. And it's for once a game that I'm like, wow, this is coming from Xbox. Like, it just shocks me because it's the kind of game that it is. But yeah, that's definitely the biggest shocker for me, not just because it's releasing today, but because the game looks great. And it does help their case that it does release today. They haven't had a game, a first-party game, in over a year. So it's about time. And I'm really glad that they are starting to show some games, because honestly, you just can't go a whole year without showing games or releasing games. That's just not how it goes. You have to release games actively on your platform. Otherwise, you know, you can be left in the dust. You just are, because games are what sell consoles. Games are what sell subscriptions. Games are what sells people spending their time on your platform or whatever it is that you want them to do. And they also did show Minecraft Legends, which is whatever. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of, like, I actually don't like Minecraft, if I'm being quite blunt. But I could see why people would enjoy this, because, well, people enjoy Minecraft as well. And obviously ESO, which is, I mean, it's an interesting game. I've tried it before, but it's a little too much for me, and I just don't have that kind of time on my hands to delve into an MMO like that. But if I did, definitely would be one that I would probably spend some time with. Overall, what would I rate this event, this Xbox Developer Direct that they called it? First of all, they need to do more of these. Just do these. Don't waste our time with all these other like 2-hour shows, 1-hour shows that show nothing interesting. Do this. Do these directs and just show us some great games that are coming in the near future. Show us some games that you guys have on the horizon that'll get fans excited. For me personally, the rating I would give this is, I would say it was like, if we're going to put it in numbers, I would say it's like a 4 out of 5. I would say it was a 4 out of 5 for Xbox. It had surprises, Hi-Fi Rush. It had the games that we were expecting, Forza Motorsport, Redfall, Minecraft Legends, ESO, which I feel like they showed a little bit of everything. And so I think most people that are playing on that platform will be happy. Now remember that if you don't play on that platform, you don't have to hate on it. You don't have to put it down just because it's not your platform of choice. And if these games are not for you, that's okay too. But to say that these games have zero merit or zero interest from the audience that they're geared towards, I think is a little bit disingenuous, because obviously there is an appeal for these games and there is an audience for these games. Forza's huge, you know, that's just no doubt about that. ESO is huge. There's no doubt about that. Minecraft is huge. You can't really refute those things at the very least, right? So I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that this was a good showing for Xbox, and I'm excited for Xbox fans, and I'm excited to play Hi-Fi Rush today. And I'll be playing it on my PC, of course, because that's where I consume anything that's not PlayStation or Nintendo. But please let me know, did you enjoy this Xbox Direct? If you did, what's your biggest game that you're looking forward to? Which one do you want to play the most? If you didn't, hey, that's okay. Tell me what you would have liked to see done better. And if you don't even play on Xbox, hey, you could still say that they showed some interesting games. Nothing wrong with that. It's all love over here. But that is all I have for you guys in today's video. Please like, subscribe, share the video, comment. Let me know what you thought of the show. You can always follow me on Twitter. Link will be in the description. If you want to support the channel a step further, please consider becoming a member. It's $1.99 Canadian a month, and every dollar gets reinvested into the channel. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you all on the next one. Take care.